Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Welcome back. This is part 2 of our Kue Putu video, where we continue exploring its unique preparation, ingredients and cultural significance. The unique sound and method of bamboo steaming. The most iconic part of the process is the suara putu, or the whistling sound. This happens because the vendor uses a specialized steamer with small holes where the bamboo tubes sit. When a tube is empty or when the steam pressure builds up, it creates that familiar high-pitched noise. It's a clever way to keep the pressure consistent while signaling to the neighborhood that the vendor is open for business. The sound is so distinct that Indonesians can recognize it from inside their homes even with the television on. Using bamboo isn't just for show. It's a functional choice that affects the final product. Bamboo is a natural insulator, and it adds a very subtle woody scent to the rice flour as it steams. The small, cylindrical shape of the tubes allows the steam to penetrate the flour quickly, cooking the cake in just a few minutes without making it soggy. Vendors usually have 2 or 3 tubes going at once, constantly rotating them to keep up with the queue of hungry customers waiting by the cart. Step-by-step guide to making Kue Putu at home. Making this at home can be a fun challenge, even if you don't have a professional whistling steamer. The most important part of the process is managing the moisture of the rice flour. If the flour is too dry, the cake will fall apart into a pile of sand. If it's too wet, it becomes a gummy, sticky mess. You want a texture that looks like damp sand. It should hold its shape when you squeeze a handful, but crumble easily when you poke it. Start by mixing your rice flour with a little bit of salt and your pandan water. You'll need to rub the mixture between your palms to break up any large clumps. A great tip for beginners is to pass the mixture through a coarse sieve. This ensures the flour is uniform and light, which is the secret to that perfect, melt-in-your-mouth texture. Once your flour is ready, you can look for small bamboo molds or even use small heat-proof ramekins if you're in a pinch. To assemble, fill the mold halfway with the rice flour mixture. Do not press it down hard. You want it to remain loose so the steam can move through it. Add a teaspoon of chopped palm sugar in the center, then cover it with more rice flour until the mold is full. Level off the top gently. Steam the cakes for about 8 to 10 minutes. If you're using bamboo, you might notice the scent change as they finish. Once they're done, push the cakes out of the molds and immediately coat them in grated coconut while they're still hot so the coconut sticks. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about traditional Kue Putu, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.